guys, it's Joy. Before we get to the Maybe I'm Crazy podcast, I wanted to talk to you about Health IQ. Health IQ uses science and data to secure lower rates on life insurance for health-conscious people. So if you're living an overall healthy lifestyle, like myself, you have a 60% lower risk of mortality than someone who isn't. I am healthy now.
Oh, good.
Whether you're a runner, a cyclist, a vegan, maybe do hot yoga, you name it, Health IQ rewards you by saving you money on your life insurance. So more than half of Health IQ customers save between 4 and 33%. All these savings are exclusive to Health IQ. To learn more and see if you qualify, get your free quote today at healthiq.com/crazy or mention promo code CRAZY when you talk to a Health IQ agent. Now let's get to the show. Maybe I'm crazy, but there should be more pickle-flavored food items.
Pickle-flavored hot dogs, pickle-flavored pig's feet.
I mean, why would you go with the absolute most extreme example of
pickle-flavored chitlins?
It's a mistake.
Maybe I'm crazy, maybe I'm crazy, maybe I'm not, maybe I'm not.
Welcome to the Maybe I'm Crazy podcast. I'm Joy Taylor. That's Brandon Newman.
Hola.
Nice shirt.
Thank you. It's Dragon Ball Z, I'm a Saiyan. Goku, shout out.
Yes, this is the second greatest movie of all time.
Your shirt, Pulp Fiction, Uma, Floating Eyes, she's great.
Yeah.
Ben Rames, love it.
Amazing movie. My second favorite movie of all time.
Really?
Yes,
What's
you
first?
know what my favorite movie is.
I think I could. Let me tell me. You telling me right now? Oh, you hate Remember Titans that much?
I love Remember the Titans.
No, you just told me you didn't. What is it? Tell me.
Braveheart.
Braveheart. Yes. I arguably think that's a very, very hot take.
Is it? It's an amazing movie. Anyway, we talked. It is. Yeah,
Okay.
it is. We talked to Kenyon Martin today.
Okay.
We'll talk to him about LeBron and the Cavs and the tournament, all that fun stuff. Kenyon's great. In and Out.
Yes.
And Petty Report. Very fun Petty Report.
I'm
Jokes.
excited about today's
Jokes
show.
on jokes on jokes.
Hey.
And the Texans win. Texans are winning, and we have loser power rankings, of course. So let's get started with Kenyon Martin. All right, Kenyon Martin, welcome to the Maybe I'm Crazy podcast.
Hey.
Thanks for having me on.
Thanks for joining us.
Big fan of it.
Are you?
Yeah, I watch you guys.
Oh, thank you. You're our first fan, Kenyon.
Anyone's ever said that?
That's very nice.
Saying that, I'm a sports guy. You guys, y'all keep it real.
This is very flattering. This is
I like
a
y'all
moment.
perspective. I like y'all back and forth thing.
About to make me take the Lord's name in vain. I'm so happy. Let's do this.
Well, you kind of got into it with Skip today on Undisputed. We were talking about LeBron and Giannis. We'll get to that in a second. But the Cavs that got a big win.
Yeah.
If you want to call it that, I guess we can call it that. But I call it a big win because Kevin Love is back.
I got you.
And Kevin Love
Really
contributed. And he's been gone for 20 games. So what's your overall feeling on the Cavs right now? They've been a little up and down. Obviously, they just got Kevin Love back, but they lose Ty Lue. How do you feel about them going into the playoffs right now?
I like their chances from the trade they made. Or trades, plural.
Right.
Cleaning house and bringing some guys in that I think enjoy the game and that appreciate playing with LeBron. I think just from that trade and now getting Kevin Love back, I think they've always been the favorite in the East as long as LeBron was on the team.
Right.
I like their chances even better now. Getting Kevin Love back, getting him acclimated before the playoffs. And I think with him being healthy and him being the number 2 guy now, I think it's going to benefit them. He doesn't have to take a back seat to a Kyrie, and he gets to get his looks and stuff like that. But I like their chances. I like their chances. LeBron's going to make sure that those guys are ready. And like he explained to people, no matter where we are seated, if we come into your building game 1, it's going to be challenging.
Right,
So,
right. I mean, is there anyone – I felt like before the trades that Boston really had a slight edge on them the way that they were playing. But now, obviously, Kyrie is shaky and Marcus Smart is out. This one's a little on Toronto. I have zero faith in Toronto.
Yeah, I have zero faith in the East as a whole.
Ooh.
No, it's just because it's a mental edge. I think that LeBron,
Right.
it has nothing to do with basketball. It's just when LeBron steps on the court, they just know there's a chance like we might get swept.
Daddy's
And I think it's in the back of their mind. Like there's probably they're gonna say whatever and be hype, and the games during the regular season might be more competitive than people expect, but
in the playoffs, they get
it's
shook.
a mental edge. It's a mental edge, man. I think it's with everybody over there.
Has there ever been anyone that you played against that you felt like shook when they stepped on the court?
That I was shook?
Yeah.
Or,
I mean, yeah.
who?
I mean, just,
It's not life or death, not a chance. Not a chance.
Do you think that losing Ty Lue, obviously we don't know how long Ty Lue is going to be gone for and how serious it is. He's saying it's mostly like stress related. He hasn't been sleeping. Do you think that's going to affect them? I personally don't think that it's going to. I don't think it's good. Anytime you have changes like that being made this close to the playoffs, it's not a good thing. I don't know how impactful it's really going to be because I feel like LeBron kind of coaches that team anyway.
Yeah, they got veteran staff. Larry Drew's been a head coach.
Right.
He's been a high-level assistant in this league for years. He knows the game. Like I said, having LeBron there helps, major. I don't think it's that big of a deal right now. It's better now than in the playoff run get going and you need that voice and that mind and all that. A little different, but right now I don't think it's a big deal. I think it's smart to do it now.
Yeah.
March still going. You still got a few games this month, then next month leading up to it. I think it's smart to do it now. If you feel you need to do it, I think it's smart on Ty Lue's part to do it now.
Yeah, I think Ty Lue ends up coming back for the playoffs. That will be the determining factor of how serious this really is. Yeah. Is like if he just needs a break and it's like stress related, just take some time off and then come back for the playoffs.
Yeah, of course everybody blaming LeBron, and then they had the little spat on the bench the other night.
You don't make anything
not
of that, right?
Oh, it's the heat of the game, man. People making a big deal about that. Oh, maybe LeBron went to management. Now they forcing Ty Lue out, and I'll be like, cut it out.
I don't make anything of it just because I feel like the sidelines. I feel like without a doubt when the sideline thing has become a problem. Like when somebody's hands around someone's neck, then I feel like we're like, okay, this has escalated past a point of
if there's a line, it's
and if they face to face, right, and like something like that, then you'll be like, oh, LeBron tripping or T. Lue, whoever at fault. But like if we had audio from the conversation, I'm pretty sure everybody would be like, oh, it's nothing,
right?
No, but everybody speculates on what's going on. Or what was LeBron saying? What was Ty Lue saying back? Why didn't nobody get in the way? Why? Man, it's
soap
sports.
opera, though.
It's sports.
Soap opera.
Emotions, high, low, indifferent. It happens, man, during the course of the game with players, assistants.
Speaking of LeBron revealed that he has like this crazy. Well, we all knew he had a crazy body like regimen. Clearly, he's in incredible shape in his 15th year, but he has like one of those like voodoo guys, like Tom Brady has. And here's the thing. Here's the thing I don't understand about these stories. I mean, they've got black magic for sure.
Different books than we got.
They're not actual doctors. So LeBron's guy is a Navy SEAL guy, and Alex Guerrero is like some oil guy or something. He does the essential oils. I don't know what he does.
Snake salesman.
Sure, whatever. I don't care because whatever it does, it works. So if that's what you need to do,
vibranium.
Sure.
Yes.
Maybe it's that. Maybe it's vibranium. What do you make of all that like special stuff that LeBron does? Like, do you think it's that, or do you think LeBron is just a specimen?
It's both. He was a freak of nature at 17, 18 years old. And you put a little hard work and right trainers and medicine and all that around you. Then you have this product that you have now in year 15. He works hard. Like I said, Tom Brady works hard, guys. Kobe had his guy. Michael Jordan had his guy.
Right.
So everybody, these guys, they have their guy. So I guess that's what he felt he needed to do.
You know what I do think is bizarre, though, when I'm reading the story, is the lack of not the lack of access, but why is it so difficult for these guys to have their own people? Like, do the training staff of the team beef with them or something? Is that why that goes on?
Yeah, because they don't want to feel like they're not doing enough.
Right.
Your training staff, they're there, the strength and conditioning guys, the trainers, they're there to help you become better, manage injuries, all of that, So when you feel you're not getting that with them, then you outsource. So now they feel slighted. I'm saying they feel like, oh, we're not doing enough, or we can do more, but then they go to management and be like, yo, you got to keep dude out of here. Like, he interfering with my job. So LeBron uses him, right?
Right.
So then you got Tristan be like, yo, LeBron, what's up with your guy?
Right.
Then you got another guy, Kevin, like, yo, LeBron, what's up with your guy?
Right.
Then you got the 15th guy on the roster, like, hey, Bron, like, what's up with your guy?
Right.
Ain't nobody using the trainers no more. So now you get this rift in the building. They don't want him around. They make him at home train in the hallway. Like LeBron, he's not LeBron.
Yeah,
guy.
that's what I'm saying. Like, that's
he's not allowed in the training room.
That's
like,
insane to me. Like, this is LeBron James. Who cares who's training him?
So that's my thing. So it's the same thing with Kobe's guy and all these other people who does these things for these athletes that teams not comfortable with them because they're not doing it, and they, for whatever reason, they don't want them around. But if the athlete needs it and want it, why wouldn't you?
Right. I
what-
don't understand it. Like what's going
Yeah.
on with Tom Brady is essentially the same thing because they kicked his voodoo guy out, and I guess Gronk was using him too. Like if you're gonna get Gronk healthy,
Right.
who cares
Yeah.
if he comes in there with like feathers and stuff and he's got the smoke? Who cares what he's doing?
It's
Like if it
time.
works, it works.
Healing time.
Yeah, so then they offer, so just, it might not happen, then they offer the guy a job maybe.
That's what's going to
But
happen.
then he'd be like, nah, I'm doing my own thing over here.
Yeah, why would you want to work for the
feel,
team?
But then they'd be like, nah, it's a slap in the face. We offered you a job to work with the same guy you've been working with.
Right.
Right.
And even more guys, and you're like, nah, I'm cool. So now you're like, all right, now you can't come around.
I feel like it's
That's
just
a
a
problem.
lot of stupid egos getting involved.
Oh, that's all it is.
Yeah. But a team that could probably use one of those guys is the Warriors because they've got a lot of injuries going on. So we know the East is pretty much wrapped up, but I mean everyone's hurt on the Warriors. Even Draymond is banged up
he
too.
went out last night.
Are you concerned about them? This is not a good time of year for them to all be injured.
Yeah, definitely not a good time, but you'd rather now than later if you had to pick.
Right.
But nah, yeah, you don't want those guys limping going into the playoffs, especially your four main guys who you depend on. You know, they out last night. They scored 75 for the game, or some crazy number. Yeah, but you historically, Steph ankle problem. You definitely need to get that right. But they definitely could use outsourcing. Somebody get them right. KD dealing with nagging injuries, Clay. But you don't want none of that stuff to be going on. But if it is in the West, look out.
So who? I mean, is it Houston?
Houston.
Obviously Houston is the main.
Yeah, Houston, and you got. I'm saying that the people look at Oklahoma City like they're not going to be in it. I think they got a shot. The way Portland's playing now, they put it together at the right time.
People are sleeping on Portland.
And you can never
James balling
count
right
out
now.
the San Antonio Spurs. I don't care what nobody says, man.
You
Like,
just made Ashley say.
yo, I'm a realist. I played against them in the playoff, Champions Finals, and all that. I know what it is. Like, you can never count them out.
Not with LaMarcus Aldridge playing like he did last night.
Yeah, but just Pop, man. Like, he gonna put him in position to be successful. Like, it's coaching. Like, players go out and play, but Pop has a lot to do with their success. The way he carries the game plan and the way he treats his players, coaching each individual game, each individual series for that moment.
Right.
So I think they have a shot.
So if the stars align how everyone predicted at the beginning of the year and it's Warriors Cavs again, if everyone is healthy,
Golden State.
you got Golden State.
Golden State. Yeah, they have too much. I like the way they defend. I don't like the way Cleveland defends throughout not just at times, but
Any point.
overall, I don't like the way they defend. They've had this stat early in the year. I don't know if it's true now. They hadn't won a game when they trailing going into the fourth quarter.
Wow.
I don't know.
That
Ask me
speaks
to
for
look that up.
defense.
Wow.
I'm saying that speaks.
Yeah, for sure.
That speaks
Yes.
to defense. That's it. You can't get stops when you need them.
Right.
So that leads me to believe when you play a better team in the Golden State
Well, yeah, and a
Warriors
team that
or
has like players that can put up 40,
any
three
given
players that
moment.
can put up 40 on you in any
any
moment.
given moment. And I think it's a tall task when you looking at the rosters as they set up. Even with Houston, I don't believe in their defense. So no, they can score the ball with the best of them. But when it comes down to it, PJ Tucker can't guard everybody. Trevor can't guard everybody.
Right.
You know, you still got those guys out there who it's questionable. You know, but it's going to be interesting in the West, especially. But if it lines up how everybody's been for the last 3-4 years, it's Cleveland, Golden State, then you got to go Golden State if everybody's healthy and everything's even.
Yeah. Well, also with Cleveland's, and I mentioned this earlier, you and Skip getting into it about LeBron being a lockdown defender. I mean, I definitely think that LeBron doesn't play any defense anymore. I think I'm with you. I wouldn't.
Anymore?
Okay, but I just feel like LeBron was.
Like he's a good shot. Like he makes plays when they're needed, timely blocks, and you get a steal when they need stuff like that. Okay, I give him that. Taking nothing from the fact that he makes timely plays.
Right.
But throughout his career, when I played against him for years, like I was in my third year when he came in. He's never been looked at as a good defender. Yeah. Like that's just what it is in the
Not
locker room.
even a good defender.
I feel like he starts rebounding when he gets close to that triple-double mark or when he's getting close to padding stats. He's like, I'm going to take this rebound from Tristan Thompson this time.
I don't think you can put like if you need to stop.
Right.
Game-winning stop. I'm not betting on him getting a stop.
But that
Let's
block,
be-
though.
That's a block.
That's true.
I'm talking about you moving your feet on the ball. Somebody you need to stop. Go
Right.
get that stop.
Yeah.
I don't think he can do that. That's just me. KD, long range. got a better chance because it's length and all
Right.
that. But I know what it is. You know, I've seen it. I've seen on the scouting report. Make him play D. You know what I'm saying he's not the only person. You know what I'm saying, but he makes timely plays when they need him, and you can't take that away from him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's good for his team what they do. But
So to you then, who's the best two-way player?
the best two-way player in the game right now is Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi still playing?
Kawhi,
Who's Kawhi?
playing or not playing.
What?
Playing or not playing.
That's how good. That's how much better he is than everybody else. That he's just sitting on the bench and he's the best.
1A, 1B, Klay Thompson.
Clay doesn't get the credit that
Clay.
he
He
deserves.
doesn't.
Klay Thompson.
It's crazy.
Move them puppies with the best of them.
Yeah.
Yo, if you can stay
But
in
he
front
looks
of
stiff while
Kyrie,
he's doing it. That's why
I
it's
don't care.
crazy.
If you can stay in front of Kyrie and all that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's them antler shoes.
Hey,
You
him.
get some of them.
I think Paul George's a decent defender. But if I'm going.
Going two-way. I mean, just
Yeah.
what's
Give
wrong
me
with
Patrick Beverly.
What's wrong with Kawhi?
Give me Pat
Patrick
Beverly.
he's nasty on
You know what I'm
defense.
saying? I just think it's the system. I think it's Pop. I think they want him to be healthy. I think it's back and forth whether he's healthy and they don't think he is, and he's saying he is, and they don't think whatever it is. But it's unfortunate that he hasn't played this year, man. They need him.
Yeah, I don't know what to make of that. I hate speculating on injuries because
Yeah.
obviously you never know what's going on with someone.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I actually give a lot more credit to the mental part of coming back from injuries than I think most
Mm-hmm.
fans or media people do. Because it was very hard to come back from my ACL injury. It was very traumatizing. It's hard to learn how to walk again.
Yeah.
And then run again.
And then
Yeah,
run
but
jump
again,
again.
and then you have
Yeah,
to
but
trust
you've been around
it.
your brother as well, so you know what that part of it is.
Yeah,
You know what
I
I'm
mean
saying?
he's a little
That-
more mentally tough than me, and had
He had to- he had- you think?
Yeah, he had some more motivation to recover quickly from his injuries than I did. Just being like a regular person walking around the earth. But that makes it harder though. Actually, like once you have an injury like that, I'm just trying to get back so I can like do hot yoga again.
Mm-hmm.
I can't imagine having to come you're pushing yourself to come back probably sooner in most cases than you generally would unless you're like coming back in the recovering in the off season. And then you have to perform at a superior level on a ligament or a body part that you have to learn how to trust again because you don't want to re-injure it. Like that's a psychological thing. That's what I really feel like he's going through.
I agree. It's like you said, just coming back and trusting it.
Right.
That's the huge part of it. Like I said, from somebody who didn't been there, 2 microfracture surgeries, patella, broken leg twice, ankle ligaments. I've been through it.
Right.
But just having that confidence that you're going to be out and do it again, be able to go out and perform the way you thought you could before.
The mental part of the game, I think, is far more important than physical. Like,
Yeah,
there's
definitely.
plenty of physical specimens who are super talented who aren't in the NBA or
And
in the
they're mentally
NFL
weak.
because they
They're
can't
mentally weak.
handle it for whatever reason.
Pain threshold, whatever you want to
Yeah.
classify it as, it's
Yeah.
different for every athlete.
Wait, is your son mentally tough?
Oh,
How do you build that?
So,
how do you train that?
We hear that you're that guy at the games.
Yes.
I am.
You that
Kenyon,
right.
I'm supportive though of him until we get in the car when he's not doing what he's supposed to. But I don't.
Kenyon Ball.
I don't. No, far from it. No, not even that. No, please don't give me that. Listen, everything is about him. I'm saying I made it. I'm not trying to live vicariously through KJ.
Ooh.
Just I'm not.
Bars.
I'm saying not at all. I
for
made
that
it.
freestyle.
I'm cool. I'm that animated dad at the game because I'm into it. Like, if he
Right.
playing, we playing. Like, I'm in it. Like, I'm sweating after the game at times. Like, the other day, like they going to overtime. I'm like, woo, we played hard tonight.
You feel like you're contributing.
Wearing a shirt you can sweat in to the
Yeah,
game.
because I'm just like I'm passionate about the game of basketball.
Do the other parents get annoyed with you?
I don't know and don't care.
Does he ever gotten annoyed with you? Does he ever check you?
Yeah, he get annoyed at times during the game, and I see it on his face. But
Yeah.
I'm not telling him anything wrong.
Right.
I'm saying, so I don't.
Well, I mean, look, like
I can get it.
He's
I
not
get
going to
it.
get better advice than he is from you.
But I get it at times. Like, for a little stress, my wife was like, "Everything okay at the game?" and I had to explain to her, like, I think I'm getting on his nerves.
Right.
So a few games, I sat there and I didn't say one word. I didn't say one word to him while he was playing.
But you said other words.
No.
No?
Well, to the refs maybe.
On the ride home.
No, I let him ride. No,
Okay.
I let him make it, man, for that little stretch. Cause like I said, I didn't want him to get tired of hearing my voice.
Right. Well, because
So I
then you
gave
just tune it out. And
I don't want that to be the
Yeah.
case because he still got a lot to accomplish, and I still got a lot to teach him.
He still need to listen.
He definitely still needs to listen.
Right.
'Cause he
Did
don't
you,
know it all yet.
on a complete side note, did you see, speaking of the balls, did you see LaVar's reaction to the tattoos? To Jello's tattoos?
No.
Oh,
Why do I not know about Jello's tattoos?
It's glorious. Well, Jello has his entire, his chest and stomach tatted up now.
Trying to get that
Recently?
done, too.
He just did it recently?
Apparently, yeah.
In Lithuania?
LaVar was not pleased. I don't know where he's getting these tattoos. I'm assuming it's in
wow.
Lithuania. It was in Lithuania.
Oh, wow.
Woo!
Oh, wow.
How old were
That's
you
a
when you got
whole
your
lot of
first
trouble.
tattoo?
Look at that.
18.
Look at that ink.
I was 18, and I asked my mom, like before I turned 18, if I could get a tattoo. And she said, yeah, not now. When you turn 18, yeah. So I was on my way out of the
What was your
house.
first tattoo?
It was a bad panther. Like,
A bad panther?
Bad, terrible. I got it at somebody's house.
Was it like the one that's crawling?
Basically,
Yeah, I hate that one.
fat stomach,
Yeah,
just bad.
Where did you get it?
just ate.
I got it covered up.
Oh, you got it covered up?
Wow.
My freshman, I got this. I got that in my senior year in high school. I got it covered up my freshman at Cincinnati, so it wasn't long.
Oh, wow.
I got to college and a couple guys had real tattoos. I
Yeah.
was
You're
like,
like,
my tattoo don't look like that.
Right?
Like I was walking.
Was it a friend?
A friend of a friend. So it was one of them situations where we thought we was grown and we went over. Yeah.
As soon as I get the bag, I'm getting to a nice tattoo dealer and I'm getting covered.
Yeah, no, it's
What?
Covered, Joy.
right now.
When I get the bag.
How old are you?
28.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now. The older you get, the pain gets worse.
Oh, really? The skin don't bounce back the way
it just your skin get a little more sensitive the older you get to that needle.
How many tattoos do you have?
I don't. If you
You
know,
lost
you
count?
don't. Yeah,
Yeah.
if you know how many. If you ask somebody that has a lot of tattoos and they give you the number, something wrong.
They're
with it.
weird.
Definitely weird.
I have two. I got.
See, that's a good number to know that you have.
Right.
Right,
Yeah.
yes.
I got you. Well, the first one I got when I was 18, and it's a lower back tattoo, for being honest.
Oh,
But
You let them stamp you.
but it's my mother's name, so I feel like it's
Love this story.
it kind of cancels it out.
A little bit. With the placement.
Look. Listen, that was the
So
place.
how mu-
That was the place
so
people
how-
were getting tattoos at the time. Okay, this is
So how often did you get
2004.
How often did you get the really like?
I mean, I'm still getting it, but like, there's nothing I can do about it. That's where it is. So
Yeah.
I've recently thought about adding on to it to make it like bigger.
Yeah, to make
but
it
I don't
like
know
a
if I
thing.
want my whole back done. That's a lot.
Why not?
That's hot.
Let's do it for the podcast.
That's hot.
We both
Oh,
get
yeah?
both our backs done.
That's hot.
Just get it done. Just do it.
Of all the weird things that have come out of your face, that was like
Yes.
that
You're tatted
that
together.
Listen,
catapulted to
I'm
number
trying to get
one.
my tattoo on the corporate card. You feel me? Let's make an
Oh,
event
that's
of
actually
it.
a good idea.
You know what I'm saying?
That
Let's
is a good
make an
idea.
event.
Tattoos are expensive. So you mentioned Cincinnati. Are you heartbroken?
Yeah, that was tough to watch. Like that was really hard to digest when it was going on. Like
That good of a team.
like not just the way it had. Like you lose to a team that only plays 6 guys. They play 6 people, and you don't wear them out. Man, come on, man. Like a lot of it is the players. Some of it is coaching. Should have took Crumbling out. He had 4 fouls. You leave him in, he fouled out, and you get mad at him for fouling out. Like how you get mad at him? You should be cussing yourself out for leaving him out there.
Right.
Nah, but it's just one of them. It happens in sports. Like Nevada kept playing.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's why they call it March Madness.
Yeah, and then they run a pro style. They get up and down. There's a lot of possessions, a lot of shots. And second half, they made them shots they missed in the first half.
What do you make of all the high-ranked teams getting knocked out?
They overlooking these teams. That's all I can attest to. That like they overlooking them. They're not showing up with the same intensity as they would
Right.
if they was playing a Duke or one of those teams. You know, they go in there like, oh, we got this. You know, and if you don't show up and play, like it's madness. We know this time of year anything can happen because
Yeah.
you haven't seen this team before that you're playing, and
Right.
now they come out, they got a game plan, they go all out,
And it's a completely different environment, and the
Yeah.
depth is different.
all of that
it's one
plays a
and
factor.
done.
Like
Yeah.
second round, man, it gets iffy. Like you never thought that you would see a 1 seed lose to a 16.
It's never happened before.
Never. So you never thought you would see it. Like,
Right.
But you go into that game, you know, we the number 1 overall seed. We got this.
Who you excited for on Thursday? Like, what game?
I don't. Honestly, I got to cheer for West Virginia now. Bob Huggins. Like, Cincinnati was the school I went to.
Yeah.
But I went to University of Bob Huggins.
Amen.
You know, like, if he not at Cincinnati, I don't go to Cincinnati.
Wow.
No, that's just the nature of it. Like,
Yeah.
that's what it is. But I like West Virginia. I like the way they defend. They got a shot every night because the way they defend. They're going to play hard. They struggle scoring at times, but at this point of the season, if you can hold a team to 45,
Right.
I think your chances are pretty good.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
All right, so real quick before we let you go, let's talk about the big three. You guys were obviously undefeated. You're the champs, Trilogy, last year. So you're playing again this year.
yeah.
And you guys, so how does you guys get to keep the same team?
Yeah, we get to keep our same team because we won it. We get to add one more player. Everybody added another player, co-captain. So we added Dante Jones.
Okay.
But yeah, no, we're excited. I like the makeup of our team, of course, coming back. Got a lot of new faces, guys coming into the that's going to be in the draft combine thing, and guys that's already signed on, which I think is huge for the league. And more guys are going to join. So I think it's exciting. It's going to be even more competitive this year.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep our O intact, so I ain't trying to lose this year again. It's going to be a tall task. The teams are better. Players are going to be shooting for us even more. But hey, we up for the challenge.
If you haven't been out to a Big Three game, check out the schedule and definitely go see it if they're in your area. It's a good time. Kenyon, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having
Good
me.
luck in Big
Appreciate
Three next year, and thank you so much for all the nice things you said about our podcast.
I like it.
Appreciate
A lot.
it.
Cut that
Guys,
up.
thanks for having me on. And
Appreciate you.
hopefully it's not the last time.
No, of course
Yeah,
not.
for sure.
Appreciate it.
In or out? Am I in or out?
By the way, I would just like to say
Yes.
we did in or out first. Okay.
Let the record show.
Let the record
in the Fox
show
family.
we did the in or out first
Yes,
in the
in
Fox
the-
family.
in the
Outside
umbrella.
of the Fox family,
Yes.
we did not come up with in or out,
Right.
which is a very creative segment, by the way. The name is,
groundbreaking.
yeah, it's revolutionary, if you will.
Yes.
In or out. But we did have it first in the Fox family. I just want to say that. So we are eventually going to have to change it because maybe another show called First Things First stole it. But
Right.
we are going to change it to something.
And-
We're open for suggestions, actually.
Yes.
We would like for you guys to suggest a new name for in or out, same vehicle, if you
Yes.
will. I have to choose whether I am for something or against it.
Yes.
But we would like a new name.
Yes, queen
that
or
would,
no.
that would, yeah.
You know,
that-
whatever
that
it is.
Without question, if someone steals it, we
Right.
can say we will sue you for every penny that you're worth because you stole our segment.
And
So
I think I don't want to blame
that we stole from someone else.
Right. I don't want to blame Chris Carter or Nick Wright, but Matt Katanick, the CP of that show, he's a big fan of mine.
Yes.
And I think that's probably where it came
I'm a big fan of Katanick, which is why
Yeah,
this is
it's
disappointing
great.
because, shame on you.
Shame on you, man.
Yes.
That's all we got, Kevin.
Yeah, I know. Come on. Can we have something?
all we
Here's a
got.
little crumbs. That's all we asked for. All right. What am I in or out on?
The NCAA tournament has delivered on the madness.
Mm-hmm.
This is only the fourth time in tourney history that two number one seeds, didn't even make it to the Sweet 16. Joy, are you in or out on the best teams getting knocked out of the tourney?
I mean, that's why they call it March Madness, right?
Yes, okay.
No, I'm out. I always want the best teams. I want to watch the best teams and the best players. Yes, Arizona being out is a disaster because DeAndre Ayton is expected to go number one overall. Right. You wanted to see at least some of him in the tournament, so that's disappointing. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy the top teams that have gone down, and of course you have the first 16 seed beating a 1 seed in history
Shouts
in
out
the
to the
history
Retrievers.
of the tournament. Yeah, that was a fun little
mascot.
little
A
thing.
little time.
Yeah, I was rooting for them.
Sister girl Jean? Yeah.
Who?
Sister Nun Jean girl, right? Oh, that's Loyola.
Yeah, that's not.
I keep
that's
getting
not
them
the
mixed
right school.
up.
You know what? I don't have time for Sister Jean. I'm just gonna
Right?
say it. I don't. We did that. We did that with the Super Bowl with Millie and what was the Philadelphia guy's name? Shout out old guy from Philly.
Old guy from Philly, yeah.
But yeah, we did that already. So
get that
I'm
bit.
over that bit.
Right.
But anyway, no, I'm out on it, and it's pretty unprecedented what's happening with these top seeds going down and a lot of these one and done kids, which kind of I mean, if you're looking at college basketball, like maybe there's a little fundamental basketball with the teams and the kids sticking around for a couple years,
Hey.
that running a system, it is a team sport, you know.
Your boy Grayson Allen.
There's some things playing into that.
Yeah.
Look, yes, exactly. Like Grayson Allen is a pain in the butt.
Woo! Shouts out to the last podcast.
Hey, but he's been there for 4 years, and that there's something to learning the system and playing fundamental team basketball, I guess, is what this year is showing. But either way, I'm out on that. All the fundamentals. I want to see the pizzazz and the top teams and top programs and the top players. So
I am in on this because I like watching basketball teams play that look like I could possibly be on that bench. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to be on the Duke bench.
You know what, though?
I'm not going to be able to play for those
teams. I got
to
tell you, a lot of bench players getting a lot of FaceTime.
Yes.
This madness. So I guess you can be in on that.
Continue to happen.
All right, what else?
Okay. You mentioned it before. For the first time in NCAA history, a 16 seed beat a number 1 seed. UMBC beat Virginia 74-54. The Retrievers, yes, the pet. Spirit captain Nolan Garrity said this about the historic upset. It's like your first Fortnite victory, honestly. Joy, we've been hearing a lot about this Fortnite thing. Mm-hmm. You in or out on Fortnite? Yeah, so Fortnite, if you weren't paying attention to the internets last week, Drake and Juju Smith-Schuster, who we love, we'd love to have you on the podcast, Juju. Travis We'd really like to have you on the podcast, Juju. Yes. Drake also. Totally on Drake coming on too. If you're free. Yeah. If you got some time. I know you're in LA from time to time. It's very easy. Show you the room. Yeah. You can see our room. Yes. Our podcast room. Yeah. Table. I'm out on Fortnite. First of all, I'm out on video games. I have no problem saying this. I can't be with a man that plays video games because I'm a very needy person and I need all of your attention and time. So it's a lot of attention and time on video games. We have standards. Yeah. And that's just one of mine. Look, if you play video games, that's cool. It's just I feel like, it's like girls, video games, like you make your own decisions in life. But this is such a high school, middle school take. Listen, when I was a child, I played video games. You know why? Because I had hella time. All the time in the world. So much time. We had so much time when we were kids. I used to crush at Tekken. See me in Tekken, dog. See me. On site. All right? On site in Tekken. My thing was Street Fighter. Okay? Street Fighter. Crush video games. Love video games. So good. But I didn't have bills to pay then. Yes. And like stress. Yes. And I need sleep. Sleep was an option. Sometimes you have to make the foods. I don't make food, but some people make food. Mm-hmm. Occasionally, like twice a year I'll make some food. That takes time. Yeah. I have things to do. So I don't play video games anymore. But my nephews are on this Fortnite thing. And I don't understand it. It's very creepy. So the first time I saw Fortnite actually being played, my nephew Isaiah is in his room playing this. I'm like, please explain this bizarre game to me. All right, it's on this big screen, and he's talking to people. I'm like, who are these people? You can play with people on the internet. The internet is a very scary place. Okay, yes, so if I'm a parent, the idea of a person in another country being able to communicate with my child through a video game is very no, that's not the word I'm looking for. It's terrifying. Opening your mind. No. No. Yeah. And like, because I'm not going to sit in there and watch my kid play this ridiculous game. So who knows what they're talking about? It's insane. Joy, you put it on and you go do whatever. You go see your mistress or something. Like, kid, there's so much more time. You put a video game in the kid's hands. Parents do whatever the hell they want to do. Margaritas. No, I understand the concept of occupying your child's time with a video game. What I don't understand is the fact that there's a person on the other side of the world that can communicate with my child. Now, obviously, these are not children; these are adults. Right. But the whole Fortnite thing, I don't understand video games anymore. I would say this: call me old, call me a fuddy dud if you will. I'm trying to get in on video games. I played 2K till 3:30 last night to prepare for this podcast. Proper use of your time. Thank you so much. And Fortnite's probably why I can't read today. Fortnite, now let me tell you this. This might get you back in. They said it's basically like Hunger Games for the video game. So you scavenge, hunt, you pick up stuff, kill people. I watched him play the game. I understand the concept of it. You don't mess with that? How would you do in the Hunger Games? How would I do in the Hunger Games? Yeah. I'm the first one dead. Listen, really? I'm not here for the surviving, okay? It is not. Yeah, I'm not built for that. All right. I'm not getting kidnapped. This is where we both die. Yes. Right. I'm not doing the surviving bit where I live in the basement for 3 years. It is not happening. Okay. Right. None of this is available to me. When it's time, it'll be my time. I've lived a good life. Okay, and that's it. Right. I'm not here for the bow and arrows and the eating the berries and such. Listen, the word survival just sounds so damn heavy too. Yeah, I don't want to do any of that. I don't want to do any of that. Where am I staying? Under a tree? No. Yes. Speaking of survival, dinosaurs once roamed the earth, allegedly. And according to the Cleveland Cavaliers' Jordan Clarkson, they used to be pets to much bigger humans. We're impressed about the details. The former Laker said on the Road Tripping podcast that they were
Very
three
good
times. Yes, I like Allie.
Yeah.
3 times the size of pet dinosaurs. Humans used to be 3 times the size of their pet dinosaurs. Joy, are you in or out on this Jordan Clarkson Flintstones theory?
There's something going on in either the air in Cleveland.
Stop.
Maybe it's the midges.
Come
All right,
on.
attack of the midges. I don't know what it is. If you don't know what a midge is, it's this disgusting bug that lives in Cleveland. It comes out of the river. It is 100% a thing. I was
How big
there.
are they?
They're like yay big. But just imagine a
Nickel
small mosquito-looking type of creature, but they
Right.
don't bite you. And there's millions of them.
What, they
And
don't bite,
just,
what they do?
They just come and they just sit on you.
Oh,
They're just like here.
we're just taking a ride. Like those little fish on whales.
Yes, exactly. Except for I'm a human and I don't like bugs.
True.
So, but apparently it's a thing. In all fairness, Pittsburgh has stink bugs, which is a whole nother epidemic.
Yes.
Which is they're disgusting.
June bugs in Detroit. They just stand on the side.
Whatever.
Of
All
the
these bugs can go somewhere. But
Yeah.
whatever it is, I'm going to blame it on the midges, and that's got to be responsible for this flat Earth nonsense and for this pet dinosaur stuff. So Clarkson, you're wrong.
So you think? Oh, you're not.
No, I don't believe it. There were how what was the estimate of how big this
3 to
the
4
person
times.
is? So we've got 50 foot humans. Where are the bones, dog?
That's about as plausible as these big ass lizards running around
We
here.
haven't found a femur. We haven't found one femur.
Come on
okay,
now.
You know, like one pinky toe that's like this big.
They used to eat each other. They was resourceful.
Oh, and now the humans, it was
cannibals.
Hunger Game of the 50 foot human.
Yeah, that's how we got small. We
Cool.
started.
This
stopped
hasn't
eating
this
each
hasn't
other.
spiraled out of control
Listen.
at all. No, this is it's complete nonsense. And to further his very concrete theories on things, he also believes we didn't go to the moon, which in fairness, my mom doesn't believe either.
No one rationally should believe that. That was a Kodak camera. It was a Fun Saver video camera. It was made. Red Chili Pepper said it the best.
Oh yeah.
Space-
I
wait.
take all of my science
Yes.
science knowledge and advice from the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Space may be the final frontier, but it's made in a Hollywood basement.
I agree. That's a good song, but it's not true.
Californication.
Okay,
It
so
is true.
you don't think we went to the moon either?
I mean, I'm sure we did. I don't think that somebody brought a camera in a astronaut outfit and a flag. Wait.
Oh, you don't think they brought astronaut outfits to space?
No.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, it's like that's what they do in the movies.
Floating around the moon. I really wish I had a suit I could put on so I could get out of this
the flag
machine.
was waving in the wind. Like what
No,
wind
it
is on the moon?
wasn't.
It's just wheels of fake. It's all fake.
All right, to be clear, anyone who didn't hear the podcast, he doesn't even believe that dinosaurs existed. But there is one thing I do agree with in this pot pie of nonsense.
Yes.
He does think that there are mermaids at the bottom of the ocean, and that you just have to believe.
Yes,
the ocean is terrifying. Have you seen some of the things that they're pulling out of the water
I've been
these
trying
days?
to tell people this for years.
I mean,
Swamp things.
Okay, of course. First of all, of course, there's mermaids. All right.
Yeah.
If you don't believe that, I mean, where do you think people? Where do people think people got this idea? Like the sailors are sailing
like-
across the ocean, and the Little
He
Mermaids.
just made it up. Someone's like, "Oh, fish people."
I don't think they look like the. I don't think they look like the Little Mermaid. I think they look like they're like
They're not as-
terrifying.
they're not as attractive.
More like this.
Yeah. They look more like Ursula.
No,
A less
no,
attractive
no,
Ursula.
No. Ursula is still. First of all, I was Ursula for Halloween one year, and it's the best. I still have it. It's the best costume of all time. I'll show you the picture. I dare you to find a better costume than me as Ursula. I mean, it's the goat
Rocking
costume.
that purple strong. Did you stuff?
No, I didn't
like,
do the body
pillows
paint because
and
body
stuff?
paint is obnoxious.
Yeah, of course.
I did the white hair, and I had a full suit, and I had the strings, so the
Ursula's a bad
tentacles. Yeah, no, she didn't look like Ursula either. It was like the scary ones in Pirates of the Caribbean. You know where they're like all like
yeah, where they face
they bite
move.
you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm in on this take though. That's a good take by him. It makes plenty of
No, it
sense.
does not. It's
and
nonsensical.
also, I just wanted to clarify. Today is actually National Alien Abduction Day, so that might have something to do with dinosaurs. I'm just throwing it out there. So we'll move on.
Okay,
You ready?
we'll move on. There are aliens though.
Exactly. It's National Alien
So
Abduction Day. Everybody out there.
Sometimes people get abducted.
Baron Davis is somewhere celebrating.
So let's be clear. You believe in aliens, but you don't believe in dinosaurs.
If I believe in aliens, I also can believe in dinosaurs. And also, if I believe in dragons, if I believe in dinosaurs, I have to believe in dragons. And people trying to act like stunting on dragons, like, why did they have that metal suit if they wasn't about to fire breathing? They didn't know it was a conductor.
The swords that other people had.
I'm telling you, dragons was real, dinosaurs.
That's next.
Okay. Nick Young has been on fire lately for the Warriors while Klay Thompson is out.
Well, everyone's out.
Some would say he's stunting on his ex, Iggy Azalea, who recently said that she burned Swaggy P's clothes during their breakup. Joy, are you in or out on Iggy Azalea still talking about Nick Young?
I'm so out on it.
Right?
I'm so out on it. First of all, Iggy is like this with the rep anyway. You know what I'm saying?
It's more shaking
than
that.
real. Like, I was like,
About a category 8.
I'm trying to be nice, so I just gave
Yeah.
it like the little shake. But it's more like this.
I was
It's like
uncomfortable.
it's like one more cotton ball from Katy Perry. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
Like she's
yes.
like right there, like one
Yes.
little drop of dew, and it's over. So first of all, with Iggy, let's be clear about that.
Right.
Second, Nick Young is holding it down. I'm very concerned about the Warriors. I don't care about the Warriors, obviously, but I just care that the Cavs lose in the finals.
Yes.
Because I'm petty. So I really need the Warriors to get it together.
Yes.
Also, if they don't get it together, it's a possibility that Houston could beat them, which would make me look bad because I said that Houston was going to lose in the playoffs. So
We want to protect you.
we have multiple things at work here. But
Of course.
he is holding it down, and there's a lot of injuries on the Warriors. However, Iggy Azalea, we're done talking about Nick Young. First of all, like, Nick has cleared himself. He's not even Swaggy P anymore.
No.
He has cleared himself from your whole existence. I don't want to care about your relationship anymore. Get over it. I'm sorry.
I didn't want to care about it when it was going on.
Okay, when it was going on, it was a disaster. All right, and it very much involved basketball things and the Lakers,
Right,
and
right,
like
right,
there was
right,
there was a legitimate reason to have a conversation
Shouts out
about that.
D'Angelo Russell.
About that
His
controversy.
uncle is my barber in Louisville, and he had to defend a lot. He had to tell some people, y'all ain't gonna talk about my nephew like that. Y'all gonna cut that out.
Oh no, you're gonna have to cut. You have to cut association for that. You can't be repping
Shouts out to Ed. I'm not
for
touching that.
snitches right now. Okay, but anyway, we've moved on past this.
Yeah.
I don't even think about that when I think of Nick Young. Why are we still talking about this? Although I do respect the crazy. I gotta respect the crazy.
I listen. You either go full Lisa Left Eye Lopez and burn the whole house down, or you don't burn anything down.
Is it her house though? Because that's kind of counterproductive.
That's true.
You know, but I do respect her burning it though. Like I don't think I've ever been angry enough to burn anyone's stuff.
Yeah. Why would? What?
I'm a different kind of vengeful, but
I'd use bleach. I would use bleach. I wouldn't burn it. I would just destroy it.
but well, I don't mess with fire because I caught my hair on fire once.
Tell that story.
It was just very stupid. You remember back in the day when everybody used the hot glue guns to fix everything?
Oh my gosh, they're the best.
Sure.
Let it warm up. Put that glue
And
stick
then
in
it has
there.
like the little drips, so you know it's ready to go.
Mm.
So anyway, I was trying to fix one of my friend's necklaces,
Yeah.
which had broken. So the hot glue gun wasn't working. So I had the brilliant idea of melting it over the gas stove. Don't try and follow the logic here.
Yeah.
So I'm leaning over. This is my hair. My hair is like big and curly. I'm leaning over the stove, and I just feel this whoosh. This whoosh.
Joy.
And I go like this, and there's the heat and the fibers from the burnt hair going, and my niece is running around in circles saying that my head is on fire. It was very traumatizing.
You got Michael Jackson Pepsi?
Yes, I don't do the fire thing anymore.
Dang.
Yeah,
Yeah, stay away from fire.
I respect the crazy though, Iggy. But we're done. We're done with that.
Yeah, please no more Iggy Azalea talk. Please just go back to Australia or something. I'm sorry. No hate though. Respect what you do. In June, everyone's favorite dining restaurant, known as Sonic.
Cheesecake Factory.
Sonic, Joy.
Sonic.
will be offering pickle-flavored slushies.
Ooh.
Former guest Damon Snacks Harrison had pickle chips as one of his top 5 on his list.
That's a good callback by you.
Thank you so much. Mm-hmm. I will give credit to only me. Joy, are you in or out on pickle-flavored things?
I'm very in on pickle flavored things. I'm also very in on pickles. They're my favorite snack.
Yes. Wow. Locale.
Well, first of all, they're salty, and I'm
you're a savory
I'm a
person.
salty
Yeah, you're not sweet.
snacker, not so much. I need a little piece of chocolate during Undisputed just
Right.
to get the sugars flowing. But I love pickles, all kinds of pickles. I like artisan pickles, like pickles from the farmers market places. I like spicy pickles. I don't mess with bread and butter pickles because those aren't pickles; those are disgusting.
They're probably too sweet for you.
Correct.
Yes.
They're also not pickles because they're gross.
But no, you just
Pickles
said,
are delicious, and bread and butter pickles are not pickles.
But you said
anyway,
it's
I
pickle.
love pickle flavored things. You know what is a sleeper? Is
What?
a pickleback. Have you ever had a shot of whiskey with a pickleback?
I was going to say,
Pickle juice.
I only remember we talked about our religious background. I didn't start drinking until I turned 21 in college.
Oh, that's cool.
Right?
I started drinking my first semester of college, but not my second semester of college, not my first
Right,
semester.
but that's when we were in college. Picklebacks got me into drinking shots because I was drinking pickle juice anyway. You know what I'm saying? For hydration. That's
Yes,
what you do in
yeah.
the
So
country.
pickle juice. Ashley
Yeah.
hates this. Our producer Ashley hates this because
Yeah.
you don't like pickles.
Stop hating on pickles.
What?
What they do to
Pickles
you?
are so good.
Do you like cucumbers?
How can you not like pickles?
Come on now. Oh, that's
What?
like
You don't like mustard?
it's like her not liking babies and not liking people.
I could eat a bowl of mustard right now. Put it in front of me.
A bowl of mustard?
Yellow mustard? What? It's my favorite condiment. Yellow mustard and
Really?
Italian
You
dressing
from
are
Chicago?
1 and 1A. You don't mess with yellow mustard?
I mean, yeah, I do. It's very powerful though. Like once you put that on something, it's got mustard on it.
I know it does.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why it's so good, though. It's like such a powerful taste.
Yes.
Like I can't have a sandwich without yellow mustard on it. It's not a sandwich.
I can't have a sandwich without pickles because I really mess with pickles.
I really mess with pickles too.
Pickles
But I'm so in on this pickle flavored
We gotta get
slushy.
that.
I'm definitely. It's a great idea.
There's got to be one there's got to be a Sonic like away from where people live.
Okay,
in
now
LA.
here's the problem. I've only ever seen one Sonic in my lifetime.
Really?
I've been lots of places. I've only seen one Sonic ever, and it's in Daytona Beach, Florida.
Woo! That was a poppin'. Was it next door to a Waffle House?
It probably was.
Oh man, that
It probably
sounds like
was.
a great location.
But that's a very specific part of the world that, and apparently that's where Sonics
yeah,
are.
what I would say this: where people like to make America great again, there's a hella Sonics.
There's lots of Sonics.
Yeah, and delicious.
Sonic has elite commercials though.
Oh my gosh, those two guys are famous just from doing that. They just had a commercial about the commercial. This the inception
yeah?
of those commercials are crazy.
I didn't see that.
Yeah,
That's pretty elite though.
calling their own shot.
Yeah. I love it. All right, it's time for the petty report.
And I won't back down.
Hear ye, hear ye. I declare LeBron James is petty. It's actually the kind of honorary LeBron James petty report, but
Yes.
he was off the petty report for a couple weeks, so we let him slide. But he's back on, but for a good reason. This makes me very happy. So during the Cavs loss, which always
Yes.
makes me happy, to the Trailblazers, a fan was heckling him, which does not make me happy. Hecklers are the worst ever.
You're out on hecklers. Copy.
No one came here for you, bro. You're not funny. And LeBron roasted him because he said, "Hey, LeBron, where's Kyrie?" Which sounds like something a heckler would say because guess what? You're not funny.
And a frat bro.
Well, I don't know if it was a frat bro or not, but it was somebody who's not funny because that's
clearly.
not funny. We all know where Kyrie is. It's like maybe it's just like the usual phone
literally March.
called a Google machine.
Right.
Anyway, after a brief pause, LeBron replied with an elite burn at your mama's house.
Anytime you can sneak in at your mama's house,
Ooh, bars, LeBron.
he had it in the holster, Joy. He had the dad joke in
Listen,
the holster.
first of all, bring back your mama jokes.
Please.
I forgot about your mama jokes.
And bring back Wilder Ramo.
Fez?
Your mama was on MTV. I love that show.
Oh, yeah.
Jokes for days.
Fez.
This is your mama.
Your mama jokes are amazing. You can't come back from it. And the fan apologized. Because you have to. Because if Kyrie is at your mama's house, you got, I mean, this
Yeah.
you know what's going down.
You know what kind of parties Kyrie's at.
And LeBron took some extra pride in his comeback because he liked the video on Instagram afterwards. I mean, no, LeBron be on the Insta game.
I would like to think Little Bronny's running it, but you know, that's just my own gut data fact.
I don't know about that, but I do love your mama jokes. I think we should bring them back.
Yes.
You cannot come back from a your mama joke. It's been so long since I've used one of those. I'm definitely going to use it again. Like, I'm waiting for the perfect time for someone to say something, and I'm just going to be like, your mama. And then they're going to be like, ugh. You did that. So, but what I'm trying to like think of what your mama jokes I used to use. Like, your mama's so fat, she sat on a rainbow and Skittles popped out.
That's a good one.
Is a very good go-to.
Quick follow-up. Your mama's so stupid, she tried to put M&M's in order. Alphabetical order. Dang, I messed it up.
Yeah, well, you can't do that.
It's been so long.
You can't. I know it has been long. I got to brush up on like, your mama's so ugly, she makes onions cry.
Your mama's so short, she can hang out on a Dorito.
Ooh.
Yes.
Short stack.
Yes.
You know what what just reminded me of? White Chicks has some elite your mama jokes.
Yes.
Do you remember that
Yes.
scene?
That-
Your mama,
yeah.
what did she say? She went to this restaurant and ordered a koi salad.
and what was the punchline? Those two girls. The White Chicks was. I saw that 4 times in theaters.
White Chicks. I don't care what
Proudly.
anyone says. White Chicks is a funny ass movie.
So
And if
great.
you don't appreciate White Chicks,
Yes.
you don't like funny stuff.
Terry
Sorry.
Crews was in Friday After Next was hilarious.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Then he was in there. Ugh, come on now. And that song's so great too. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces passing.
and I'm homebound. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Glad we had to have a White Chicks moment
Yes,
because I
love
feel
it.
like it's an underappreciated movie.
So the Wayans brothers are underappreciated completely. Don't do that, Joy. Scary movies, the first 2.
I hate
on
that.
now.
You saw how I absorbed it,
yes,
what she
yes,
said,
yes.
and didn't respond.
My wife and kids in living color, they've been given to us for so long, Jay. What? Is that bad? Those are bad takes?
We're gonna move on. I agree with not a lot of what you just said, but I am in on your mama jokes, and I'm glad LeBron roasted that fan because hecklers are the worst. If you're a person that heckles, you should reevaluate everything you do in your life. All we do is win, no matter what.
We never decided on a song with that.
I'm doing a remix now. It's our honorary DJ Khaled All We Do Is Win award. It's going to the Texans. I'm very high on the Texans.
Yes.
Because we love Deshaun Watson around here. And he is hopefully going to be back. But they win this week because they got Tyrann Mathieu.
Huge get.
Which I don't understand how he wasn't a bigger deal in free. Like, oh, there's a Honey Badger available. Like, okay, maybe someone should probably sign him.
Right?
It's pretty good.
I'm so confused about it. Like, there must have been something that happened that we don't know about to make it so Tyrann Mathieu fell and the Texans get a hidden gem.
I don't get it. But
crazy.
anyway, he signed with the Texans, so they win this week. Obviously, J.J. Watt will be back. Deshaun Watson will be back. And they're going to enter free agency. Well, they're in free agency with about $66 million under the salary cap. So they signed about 6 players, and now they have $40 million in cap space left. So
Get that owner fixed. He
yeah,
need to
but
chill
I
out
don't
a
know
little
if
bit.
that's exactly how it works. Although
What?
Cap, he did meet with the owner, and he left with smiles, according to TMZ. So whatever that means.
Glad he was happy.
Which is a nice transition into loser power rankings.
Yes.
Loser power rankings.
Loser power rankings. These are the losers of the week.
OJ.
Yes.
We left you in 2017, OJ. I don't know what you're resurfacing for because it's 2018.
He's back.
So nobody asked you.
He's around
But
us
I
all.
guess somebody asked him what he thinks about Colin Kaepernick's decision to kneel during the national anthem, as I just mentioned. Colin Kaepernick, which is what the transition is for. OJ said, I grew up at a time when deacons were in the KKK. I don't disrespect the Bible because of those guys. Whatever the bleep that means. The flag shouldn't be disrespected because of what cops do.
Thou shalt not kill is in the Bible. Just real quick. Sorry. I just had to mention that.
The flag represents what we want America to be. I will say, OJ, America has been very good to you.
I mean, arguably,
Is there a person America has been better to than OJ?
I don't think so.
Look,
The American dream.
L for OJ.
Yes.
We left you in 2017. Stop asking OJ Simpson questions.
Okay, I'm gonna say this, and because I wasn't supporting OJ. I was supporting the ideal that a black person got off in a big case. But after hearing this hypothetical admission that was on TV,
Oh, really? That's what swayed you?
I'm saying,
to believe that it happened?
listen, guys, I'm gonna say it. 2018, March 20th, my brother's birthday, alien abduction day. OJ did it.
Okay. Well, now we can all rest easy knowing that you've figured that out.
You're welcome.
OJ, we left you in 2017.
Yes.
Second loser this week, Rondo.
Hey.
We discussed at length Ray Allen's book with Eddie House last week, and Rondo has responded because we're in our feelings. And he said that Ray Allen just wants attention. He needs some sales from the book. Duh. I need some percentage or something. Nah.
Wow.
People do that in situations when they need money.
Wow. Like he don't.
I mean, I'm not counting Ray Allen's pockets, but I don't think this is what this is about. Yes, when people are selling books, Rondo, they usually take pieces of the book out and then they publicize them. I seem to recall, though, I mean, my math may be a little off. I don't know the timeline. I feel like they did the In Our Feelings tour on
Wow.
on TV before Ray Allen's book came out.
Yeah.
So, I
Area
mean, if the
21,
timelines add up, look after the We're Sad Because Ray Allen Left Us tour.
Yeah, he gave him more pub than Ray Allen has.
I'm just saying L for Rondo this week because
for
that's
sure.
that's not exactly how it added up and happened. However, I am fully supportive of the Celtics drama continuing to spill out. It's
Gift that keeps giving.
It's wonderful. It's wonderful in your feelings. In your feelings.
I like that. We gotta get a segment called that.
Number one loser this week is the Jets because they don't know how to do anything else except for lose. So
Demoralizing.
So they did this trade thing where they got the 3rd pick from the Colts. So they sent the 6th pick and 2 second-round picks. Second-round picks, 6th pick, whatever. 2 second-round picks. I feel like you might need those.
This just make me know.
Plus their 2019 second-rounder to move up to the 1st pick in the draft? Oh, no. Oh, you got the second pick in the draft. Oh, no. Oh, so you may have to get to the third pick in the draft.
That's still a good pick, Joy.
Okay, yes, I am aware the third pick in the draft is a good pick, okay? But for what? Are you going to take a quarterback? Because that's what you need, right? Don't give me this nonsense about McCown and Bridgewater. I don't care about that, okay? Right. We both know what that is, all right? So just dismiss me with that. All right, you need a quarterback. So basically what you're saying is, let's hope that the two teams ahead of us, the Giants and the Browns, don't take a quarterback. We'll take what's left. Jets fans' miserable life. I'm sorry for Jets fans. I was a Jets fan for 1 year, so I can say whatever I want. And it was a good year. It was the AFC Championship year. So really, you should actually be campaigning for me to be a Jets fan again, because maybe your tides will turn. Maybe that's the one streak of good luck I have in my life. That if I'm a Jets fan, the Jets will win.
I would love to research more on that. That's a good gut data fact.
It is a good gut data fact.
Yes. Okay, just real quick, guys. Thank you so much for listening for this long. I have to say, we've been talking about it for a long time, and gut data fact is very strong. I love it. But my gut doesn't speak to me as like every week it does.
You got to get some good probiotics.
Thank you. So, fiber is what I really need. But I was like, what if it could be gut data fact or the Migos Report?
Ooh, flames.
And I always have something to say about the Migos.
As do I.
Quavo, Offset, and
Migos adjacent things like Cardi B.
Yes, exactly.
And NASCAR.
And the culture.
Obviously.
And Atlanta.
Yep.
So just Migos Report.
Okay.
Just real quick.
So we're not
Migos
doing gut
Report.
data fact this week. We're doing Migos Report.
Yes, just Migos Report.
Which may become a permanent thing because why not?
I mean, we love the Migos. We love I have a lot of gut data facts about the Migos Report. Here's a quick gut data about Migos.
Okay.
They're actually a Atlanta trap house cover band for the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Telling you, listen to a Red Hot Chili Pepper song and then listen to a Migos song back to back. It sounds similar.
I'll have to do some research on that.
Please.
Okay.
Good data.
So what's the Migos Report this week?
Obviously they went to a NASCAR event at Fox Sports. We posted about it.
It's the best. Okay, we have to play this video right now.
Yes.
It's the best.
That is
it's
fair.
some of the most elite content you're ever going to see in your life.
Yeah, might as well do it.
Hey, we're down here on the grid. I'm with Migos. Hey, how'd you like it? Did you see it? Is that it?
What's that?
That's my dab.
Oh, man, it's this way.
I like that. Yard 3. Where's Offset?
He in the coop right now.
Bam! Make it happen. For the grid walk this year, I really think I need some music. What do you think? You got anything for me?
Hey, man, what we got?
How about twist it up like a stir fry?
In the kitchen, wrist twisting like it's stir fry.
Whip it.
Whip it.
You should be inspired, Bubba. Go get him today, buddy. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it.
Bubba Watson. Just right there. Wallace Watson.
That's
I said
not Bubba
a lot.
Watson.
It's Wallace.
It's Bubba Wallace.
I wish his name was Watson. Bubba Wallace. Get me in the NASCAR. He's got the culture at the
I
thing.
gotta tell you, I don't care about NASCAR, and now I care about NASCAR.
I care about NASCAR.
Do you see what diversity does for people?
Oh my gosh. Tiger's back,
Hello.
Bubba. We're coming in strong, coming in hot.
Skirt.
Skirt. Offset. Okay, let me tell you real quick.
There you go.
Listen, let me. You speak a sentence,
There you
and
go.
I'm gonna Migo it up.
Okay. LeBron James.
LeBron.
It's pretty good.
Good.
I would have gone with King.
King.
Yeah.
Mama. It's
I
so
would start
great.
doing it to people who don't know what Migos are. Oh my
gosh.
God.
Those people are few and far in between now nowadays.
A whole new world is
It's
opened
like,
up for me.
is this the Quavo? Is there Quavo?
Oh, Quavo.
Anyways, Cardi
Where's
B's pregnant.
Offset? Where's Offset?
He in the coop right now. This is the most irreverent segment we've done.
I don't care. I know we're going
I'm
very
very
long with this,
happy.
but if you don't appreciate Migos, I'm...
Walk It Talk It came out video.
Okay, so is
Soul
that
Train
really
line.
what the Migos Report
Yes,
is about?
that's what I'm saying. They
Okay.
came out with a video. Walk It Talk It. They
Brandon and I are having our own moment right now.
they're
happening.
in this garb, and then Drake comes out with this little belly and looking like a little Cubano, looking like Michael Jackson back in the day, and it's just so entertaining. The
Okay.
song isn't great, but it's so entertaining.
I don't care what song it is, actually, to be honest with you, because the video is so great. And make Soul Trains great again, right?
Make Soul Trains great again. We gotta Soul Train's everywhere.
Okay, first of all, are you the person at the party or and party by party I mean of course wedding or
Right, yes.
like vow renewal or
Get
something
together
like
of
that.
some
Yeah,
sort,
yeah.
yes. A lot of people know everyone's first name.
Baby showers are the worst. Don't invite me to your baby shower, okay? I don't want to go. Just give me the registry. I'll send you a nice gift.
Is
Okay?
it the smell? What do you
It's
like
I don't
about
want to do the. We have to sit and eat the hors d'oeuvres and we talk about the babies. Oh, the baby, the kid. Oh, how's your kid? I don't have a kid. Great. And then you have to sit there and watch them open the gifts. I know what gifts you got because you have a registry. There's no reveal. You have a registry. You literally opening the gifts exactly
it?
what you asked for.
Pageantry, Joy.
I have no time for baby showers.
I went to a baby shower that was catered by McDonald's.
That's an upgrade to any baby shower I've been to. Back to what we were talking about
Yes.
before. If you are the person at the party who creates the Soul Train, which
Yes.
is myself,
Yes.
you are an
Wild
elite.
seed.
You are an elite party goer.
Elite particle. You have to be there.
It's very tricky. You have to, first of all, you have to be out there showing off your moves consistently.
Yes.
You have to feel the vibe and make sure everybody's ready.
Gain people's
You
trust.
know, you have to gain people's trust for
Yes.
sure.
Yes.
For sure. But then it's an art to it. You got to move people into the space. You have to make sure the newcomers know how this works.
Right.
Right. Sometimes you have to kind of guide them through.
Yes.
But it's a game changer for the party.
It is the game changer. I'd say. You always bring up racist sucks. The white version of the
Soul Train line?
Soul Train line is that little snake thing they do. Where, like everyone's like
Oh
grabbing the
yeah,
hips and everybody just chasing people.
Yes. Okay, but
the game of big game of snake.
Those can be fun, but you have to
They
be
are.
very, very drunk.
Yeah, they are.
I usually opt for
fun-ish.
the non-participation. That's usually
Yes.
a bathroom break for me.
Yes.
I'm like, oh, we're doing the thing around the whole.
Yeah, it's fun
Because
adjacent.
you can't. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like watching the people do it.
Yeah.
I don't participate, but the music's usually like it's like
fine.
I like seeing the smiles.
Yeah, like people. Oh, they can get into it. Everyone's invited in that way.
Listen, all.
Rhythm
Right.
not required
or
to snake.
any song that comes with the instructions is a go-to.
Oh my gosh, cha-cha! I did cha-cha slide 5th grade with a bunch of cha-cha girls all behind me, and
Literally tells
that
us what to
song
do.
is way too long.
Slide to the right.
Way too long.
What do we do?
Take it back
it's
now, y'all.
endless. It's like the
It's-
song that will never end. This is the song that never ends.
Cha-cha slide.
This is the end of the Maybe I'm Crazy podcast for this week. Thank you so much for joining us.
Are we doing it now?
Yes, this is what's happening.
Okay.
Yeah, this
Like-
is the end.
Not bye. Whenever Joy's good done
It's
talking
so
bye.
hard to say goodbye to you guys.
You guys.
Thank you for listening. We're going to have some bonus podcasts for you this week, so make sure that you are subscribed to the podcast so that you get alerts on your phone when you get those. Make sure you share and like all of our pages at Maybe I'm Crazy Pod on all the social things. And leave us comments on YouTube. We're going to bring the YouTube comments back
Yes.
next week.
Yes.
And we also need suggestions for a new name for In or Out because it was stolen by our
Right.
colleagues. So,
And name yourself. You guys got homework to do.
yes.
Name yourself the Crazies or something like that. No, that's
Oh, yeah. We
politically
need like
incorrect.
Crazy Nation or
I don't know.
something.
We'll figure it out.
I don't know. I feel like that has to come organically. We're not going to force that one.
I like that.
Yeah.
No, one less thing to do to get you guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
You have homework this week. But thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you next time.
Bye.
Maybe I'm crazy, maybe I'm not.